What up? I guess it looks like who I got coming up is Azura versus SW Pro. They should be starting soon. How you doing, Lucas Dart? How you doing, Universe? I have a 1 minute delay, because whatever. I don't know why the light is fucking with my shit so much, but whatever. Honestly, I was not expecting to be casting today because I forgot and I had some stuff going on, but today's alright. Good to see you, Universe and Lucas Start. But whoever has matches for me first is who I'm casting. So we're just hanging out for a minute waiting till we got a match. You guys got matches, let me know too. Let's take a look at the bracket. Guys, if you hadn't, please use the Matcherino. I have it listed in both the bracket commands and the Matcherino. Let's take a look at what we got. So, the bracket is looking... Whoa! Hello? Nothing we could do better there. Why is that scene going to my other monitor? That's weird as shit. That's never happened. I think he's playing Protoss now. He said he switched to Protoss, so I believe he is. Give me a second. I don't know what's going on here in my scenes. That's alarming. There we go. So yeah, it looks like we got Universe, Lucas Dart, and wow, we're moving along here. I'm starting from the round of 8, I guess. Wherever we're at. I'd love to get you guys, either of you. I guess we're waiting here. So bear with me for a minute. Okay. Well, I guess Azura and... Too late. Well, you guys already started your game, you fuckers. Ah. Azura suddenly got way less based. Okay, Daniello. Hell yeah. Alright, I guess we're getting Daniello and... Alright, so we got a match. We have Rarka versus Daniello. The Drunken Outlaws versus Platoon. Alright, we have EU Dave versus Rarka. What does Rarka play, actually? I don't know. I know I've casted him before, but I don't really know as much about Rarka. And I do apologize for missing some of the late Legion Cup stuff. Things have been a little busy lately. It's good to be doing it. I know I'm a little late in the game today, but just a lot going on. Good to see all you guys. Now, for the life of me, if my fake green screen bullshit would work right, that'd be cool, but, you know, hopefully, otherwise we'll be good. Alright, I gotta get rid of my damn camera here. Alright. Bear with me. What the hell happened to this, too? There's something fucked up hard here. Nothing we could do better here, right, guys? By the way, Silent Ghost is also, if you guys are interested in looking at some other things going on, Silent Ghost is doing a 2v2 tournament right now. Please be sure to check him out. You guys know the ghost with the most? Oh, motherfucker. Well, you know what? That's just not going to be there because I can't control it. We're going to just get them going. So, sorry, guys. We're going to get into the game here in a minute. Alright, let's see what we got from these two guys. We've got a PVZ. I thought Rarka was Zerg, but I didn't want to make an ass out of myself any more than I usually do. Alright, so we don't have a PvP. Imagine! In a Legion Cup bi-weekly. We're in the round of 8, I believe, and we don't have a PvP. Stranger things have happened. Spawning in the upper right corner of 2000 Atmospheres LE from the Drunken Outlaws, it's Daniello, our pink Protoss. And in the bottom left, from Platoon, it's Rarka, our blue Zerg. Let's see what these mofos are up to in this game. Okay. It's looking like a standard opener thus far. We shall see. This is PVZ ZVP, depending on how you look at it. Cryogenic Pixel Man, how are you doing? What's up, my dude? Okay, just a hatch first. Standard 16 hatch, nothing crazy. Out of our Zerg player, Protoss is pretty based. Just taking his low ground, no photon cannons or any crazy nonsense this game. Alright, let's see what we got. Good to see you, Cryogenic Pixel Man. Alright, this probe is just gonna scout and see when he's taking a third, what's going on, if there's any cheeky gas pulling. But there's not. This is just a standard macro game. He's gonna try to deny the third, probably. Alright. 20 pylon. Ooh. Probably just going to be Stargate, but for a second there, I was almost thinking if it was like 21 or 22 pylon, then we'd know it'd be going into his ass. Leaves. Okay, we have a little deny. Go. Oh, no, he's just scouting it. He knows he's taking his third. Daniela's going to check the other 30. Okay, is he just... He's probably shift-clicking it. Nope, he's actually microing the probe. That's funny. Alright. Yep, your standard Stargate opener. You know how to Daniello? Who knows? These days, oracles are like a thing of the past, but who knows? We might see an oracle. But I think we're just going to get Chattius McRaeus.
Oh no, it has been a mode.
An overvolted CPU that's streaming. How's it running, by the way, guys? Is it looking smoother? Because I had some serious chop going on. Alright. We have a gateway. Number 2 going down, the Void Ray opener. And a lot of Zerglings. Holy shit, this is a lot of Lings. He's got 6 more coming. It's a Bane bust. This is not good. There's no shield battery. It looked pretty standard, but realistically, this is potentially going to do a lot of damage. There's no shield battery. There's 2 adepts. You don't have a sentry in this opener. Rarka with a little bit of cheeky play. Green Ultralisk with the memes. I definitely recommend you guys check out his YouTube video. It's some good shit. He's going to be working on another one, apparently. Alright, and this is probably just game. Nothing we could have done better here. Oh my god. Unlucky. Unlucky. No, I'm not seeing any. That was the thing yesterday. I didn't show it. I was not dropping frames. Yeah, we just lost everything. Okay, and Zerg is just going to relentlessly continue to build Zerglings. Oh, wait. Daniello needs to get back to mining and such. He's got a lot of, you know... He's got 2 batteries, but, like, he really needs to get batteries and stalkers. If he can, but, like, Warp Gate's not even done. So, these Lings are already going to push across the map. There's going to be more Banes. The Gateway's damage, the Cyber Core is pretty heavily damaged. If he can finish Warp Gate in time, it might not be the end of the world. But, like, he's got no vision on the side. So this is going to hit like a freight train. Alright. I would just full wall in any case. You just got to worry about walling off. You need sentries and stalkers. And there's no batteries in the low ground, unfortunately. Oh, he is going to scout this. Yeah, no, he's not. Oh my god. Honestly, though, the battery... Wait. Oh, the full wall goes up. It is a pylon wall, but at the same time, look at this. The probes fighting the lings with shield batteries. Double Stargate is the answer. I don't like double Stargate against this, I'll be honest with you. I really don't. Zerg is literally 100% committing to this. That's all. The good thing for him is Zerg is committed so much to this. Like, realistically. Okay, I forgot to put it in away mode, or busy mode. Okay, one Void Ray and a Pylon is not going to hold this. The Oracle does not have enough energy to do much, or he's just choosing not to use it. These two Void Rays actually can damage the Banelings. That's actually pretty good for him, but... Why? What? GG is called. And Daniello surprisingly holds. Yeah, exactly. Zerg decided to 100% commit. That's the thing with those kind of plays. You did exploit the Void Ray opener, but at the same time, a little bit of weird stuff going on in that game. GG. Alright, let's see what we get for game number 2. We are on a different map, of course, but... Let's see what we got going on here. All right. And guys, please use that Matcherino. If you type in exclamation mark, hey, how you doing, Dr. Tar? What's going on, buddy? There's a 60-second delay. Spawning in the upper left corner of Berlingrad LE. From the Drunken Outlaws, it's Daniello. And in the bottom right, from Platoon, we have Rarka. And this epic PVZ rematch. Got a little bit of cheese out of our Zerg player. And yeah, guys, just so you know, there's a 2-minute delay. Please use those Matcherino codes. All you have to do is type in exclamation mark Matcherino. I made it easier. You can do exclamation mark B for the bracket. And all you have to do is hit claim code. Oh, Daniello is opening Forge. But are we against the pool first this game? No, we're not. You know, seeing Daniello for a couple years now, I gotta say, oh, look at this, the creep spread. I don't think Daniello's been doing it on this map as much. Well, interesting. I'm not surprised to see this. This is classic Daniello, but he's only got one probe. Okay, I actually kind of like this positioning. He's gonna get out the photon cannon in a second. Gateway, and then another pylon. Problem is you're kind of exposed in the back. Oh no, he's going to be able to wall out a little. Oh, the drone is going to go out to take a third or a proxy hatch. Is this Masters League, folks? Good to see you, Dr. Tar. Again, it's a 1 minute delay, so... Alright. Hatch is going to be able to be canceled. The drone is going to go in. He's going to cheese the Protoss. Who's cheesing the Zerg? Oh, man. We got a spicy game on our hands. Proxius Hatchius. Okay, the Cyber Core is down. Daniello is saturating his gases. Well, he's starting to saturate his first gas. He's going to take a Nexus behind this. What? Anyways, as Green says. What? Anyways. We have a Roach Warren coming down. Your standard cannon rush response there. But what? We have a double expand out of Zerg. In at 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock. The Zerg is going to cancel. And he's going to build a spine crawler, I'm guessing. Protoss is going to build a photon cannon in the Nat. The token zealot is going to just chill up there. There's no roaches in production yet. The second hatchery is going to be done. There is a Stargate. Surprise, surprise. Let the meme wars begin. It's a full wall. Oh my god, it's going to be scouted. Oh shit, you found my proxy. That's got to be what Rarka's saying right now. But there's no shield batteries. There's no production. There's nothing there. There's a 1 photon cannon. So Ravagers are certainly going to come out before a Void Ray is even a thought. He's not producing any units back here. Zealot is going to go out to try to get some work with the little micro maybe. Nope, he's going to get surrounded. He's going to get 1 worker, 2 workers. Some lost mining time for Zerg. Okay, we got some static. But that's just a token Ravager. Okay, now there's 2. And the Spore Crawler. Okay, Voider's on the way, but these 2 Ravagers are going to be out. Thing is, there is a Queen coming, but the Spore, that's, we have Queen and Spore production already. But, this is a full wall, at least. That's one good thing going for Daniello, but what a weird game. Okay. He doesn't have Dave level Void Ray control. That's good. That's good. I like our position of our Zerg, honestly. It could be a hell of a lot worse. There's batteries and such, but an interesting reaction to say the least. And the high ground advantage from the Queen is going to take care of this. Oops, sorry guys. Alright, some corrosive biles are going to land. But the Ravagers are going to start going down a little. Alright. Another Queen is in production at the proxy hatch. And we do have a little bit of creep spread. Thing is he's going to need that money for transfuses. Oh, he does force the Void Rays back. He cannot lose these Queens. We're going to have more Roach Ravager and more drone production. This Queen up here is going to try to take out this gateway. Problem is, an Adept does pop. And I doubt he may not have scouted it because he's got a little bit of micro going in the front. He may or may not have. Depending on if he's paying attention to his mini-map. But the Adept has made it into the back. That one Adept is getting 3 workers. Alright, so this gateway really needs to go down. That's about the best thing you can target with that Queen. But there is so many Void Rays. Oh no! He's losing Queens! He did not need this. Rarka's in a little bit of trouble right here. Playing a game of Cheese the Protoss. Oh! One of the biles does hit a Void Ray. That's a beautiful little bile spread there. I kind of like that. Okay, he's trying to bait what he has in there into the Queens. Battery overcharge is down. This is just a pain in the ass for any Zerg, and at the same time, Protoss has a bit of a tough time with this as well, except for one of the queens died. If he was able to keep those queens together, the blue spider units, these guys, these are Ravagers. They come from roaches. And queens are basically the backbone of the Zerg economy. Void Rays, oh man. The memes are real. What's going on down here? The queen is defending. Okay, that's not being used, but it doesn't matter. Okay, Protoss is starting to be able to expand, but like realistically, Zerg needs some economy behind this. Like it's hard. You gotta do what you can do to hold, but if you had like double the queen production. Because now Protoss is gaining more economy and gonna be able to continue more static and keep pumping out those Void Rays, so he's trading way more efficiently. Better tools, some might say, but realistically it's just a matter of getting your footing as the Zerg and containing. Because after a while... Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. All the static defense here is going to make this, like, unbeatable practically. Unless he just missed my anti-micros and just lands into every corrosive bile and loses, like, every Void Ray. Not every, but pretty much most of them. It's the trade game. Oof, not a single bile lands. Void Ray's too good. +1 is on the way for Protoss. This is not looking good for Rarka. Daniello may just have this. Because we have no extra mining, we have no tacking up, we have not much other than... Oh no, he's walking into the cannons with the queens. You don't want to do that. But I mean, realistically, we've not seen a drone made since the Reagan administration. And he's mining up 9? Yeah, this is not good for Zerg. I understand he's playing, you know, he's doing some alright stuff. It's just... Oh no, look at that, the positioning, which battery he chose rather. To use battery overcharge, that's really rough. This is looking GG. But I mean, he did clear out this. Unfortunately, it can all be powered. You needed to be able to kill. If he killed all that static, he might have had a shot with all those losses. But like with the 9 drones mining, I don't know. Not looking very promising for our Zerg player. Oh, man. Okay, now we have double queen production going back, but, like, there's no... Okay, down here we have Void Rays that have split off. Oh, man, I didn't even catch that. Void Rays are progressing into the main... Oh, the Roach Warren is going to go down. There's 3 Void Rays, the 2 queens. There's not much he can do. He could... He's not even bothering transfusing it. Okay, he needs his gas for... Well, not really. There's nothing really he can... do with it, sadly. Huh. What a weird game. Protoss. Okay, he pulled one off. No transfuses going. Good luck in the next. And like a true Chad, Rarka wishes Daniello good luck on the next round. Let's see who else's matches we got. Guys, again, if you want to help out, please do use those Matcherino coupons. !B will help. Thank you, thank you. So let's see. Now we know at this series where we're at. Daniello versus Rarka went. So we have the possibility of Laser Cat, Gator X, Mr. L, Universe. Alright. How you doing, Reza? Nizaro Bari here. So hopefully we can follow. If nothing else, I'm going to stay in this side. We'll go to LaserCap versus Daniello. Fenton and Lucas Dart are playing. Mr. Allen Universe. Oh boy, some good games. Alright, so we got a good match. We are going to catch Lucas Dart versus Fiat. We got a TVZ now. I'm doing well. There's a 1 minute delay. I'm kind of catching this at the last minute. And then we're also, we're going to be going over to Silent Ghost after, too. My boy Ghost is doing a 2v2 tournament for $200. I was hoping to follow and do some stuff for regular streaming after. It's 6. I have to go do some stuff with my girlfriend. But I'm sure I'll be on later tonight after I'm done with that. As well. But guys, make sure you check out Ghost too. He's going right now. It's interesting. So this should be a spicy one. So I missed this. Alright. Here we go. These guys are both young lads. I didn't realize Lucas was in Genesis now. Interesting. Alright. Spawning in the upper right corner of Hardwire LE. From Genesis Gaming, it's Lucas Dart. And in the bottom left, sporting the blue, playing the Zerg. From Alpha X, it's Fiat. Alright. Now these guys are pretty good macro players. So I don't expect to see anything too cheeky. And I do know Lucas Dart is a huge fan of Euthermal. So more than likely we're going to see a little bit of Thermi builds in his direction. Alright. We're just, her sisters are at her place right now. We're just going to get some, we're just going to have some pizza. So I'm probably going to pick up some pizza and stuff for them and hang for a bit. How about you? How are you doing today, Reza? Alright, so let's see. We're probably going to have a 1-1-1 opener from Lucas Dart. I'd be very surprised to see 2-1-1 out of him, but who knows. Stranger things have happened. It's a matter of how many Hellions come out. Okay, we got a Reaper open. There's a Reaper expand. Okay. Fear the Reaper, man. Reaper's about to pop. And the pool is, so we're going to see our 2 queens. No. Now is our 2 queens, 2 lings. 4 lings, rather, because, you know, it's been 2 sets. Yep, 1-1-1. Reaper's going in, the Overlord scouts it. It's your standard opener. Marine fighting back the Overlord over there. The mini-map, as you see. Alright, let's see this Reaper micro and these Ling micro. But the Queen is going to pop. Oh! Get some damage on a drone. Oh, he's trying to kill the creep tumor. He does get a hit on the creep tumor, but doesn't want to get too daring there. So I just want to say for the record, last night I beat Forjumi in Roachling Bane versus Roachling Bane, but I had to break his balls. Because I don't like, that's like, oh, whatever. It's micro tournament wars. It's nothing but memes. But it was pretty funny. For us NA guys, you know. Because he was memeing on the NA shade. Okay, this is, okay, we're getting 4 Hellions. He's opening with a Viking. Okay. Is this going to be Hellbat Marauder? Is he going to get an armory behind this? He's researching Concussive Shell. I think this is going to be Hellbat Marauder. Look at this. And the reason I figured that was the Viking first too, but it's a weird build, but this hits like a fucking freight train if you do it right. And if it's not scouted by Zerg, it's all about denying the scouting. So the Viking's not going for the Overlord. He really needs to kill that Overlord. Because again, it's about scouting. He needs to hide these Marauders. Okay, Fiant is on 3 bases. Okay, first medevac is coming. So he's going to push with a couple Marauders. And when the armory goes, he's going to have the Hellbats. It's a very nasty push. Alright. Oh, he hid the Marauders in the medevac. Lings are going up to the side. At this point, Lucas Dart has a full wall made. It's not completed completely. But here we go. He's tipped his hat now. The Lings are up in the upper left quadrant. And Fiant is going to take a 4th. But this is a timing attack. And this hurts like a son of a bitch for Zerg if you're going Ling Bane. Or it's a lot of queens, but Concussive Shell Marauders to slow down the queens. Hell, even the Lings and the Hellbats just disintegrate stuff. They're just so tanky with the medevacs. It's huge. I did lose a medevac. He is going to take out one of the Evos. The other Evo is going to drop. Some of those Lings going down. And the entire mineral line has been destroyed. Baneling that's going down, but this ain't looking good for Fiant. We are looking at 7 workers being killed. Oh man, all the drones are getting roasted. The Queen getting knocked down. GG is called. Lucas Dart uses the tools. Hellbat Marauder push. Nasty build. Alright guys, good stuff. And this is the Legion Cup Bi-Weekly number 17. I can't believe we're at the 17th. They all started this year, basically, so... Well, I actually did last year, but... It's just insane. Oh, man. See what we got coming up. And guys, please use those Matcherino codes. Salty tools, good tools from Magna. That's funny. All right. All right, let's see what these guys got for us in game number 3. All right, here we go. All right, spawning in the upper or bottom left corner of 2000 Atmospheres LE from Genesis Gaming, it's Lucas Dart. And in the upper right, from Alpha X, we have Fiant, our blue Zerg. Let's see what the play is this game. Standard opener into a very aggressive push from Lucas Dart. That's really difficult to hold this Zerg unless you happen to be going roaches. You get out tooled. I mean, I guess if you were doing some kind of Baneling cheese, you might be alright, but it's good against a lot of things. Alright, I'm looking at Lucas Dart here because we got to see what's going on. Fiant is not getting a gas and pull yet. He's going to with these two. 17 gas, or rather 19 gas, 18 pool. Okay. Or wait, I'm looking at the wrong side. Bear with me, guys. I'm built differently here. We're built differently here. Pool is completing. Here we go. Okay, our 2 queens and lings. He pulled off gas, so he's just got 1 on for ling speed. That's very standard macro play from Zerg. Is the Reaper going to go try to deny a 3rd? Okay, the Overlord is going to be safe. Oh, one of the lings is probably going to... No. Looks like... Oh, no. Fiant is saving the ling. Oh, 1 goes down. 2 go down. But is Lucas Dart overcommitting with his scout? No, he's not. He gets 2 lings. Oh, now he did. He overcommitted and lost the Reaper, trying to get that Creeper Tumor from the high ground, which is probably not the best decision. But all in all, pretty much even set of trades right there. Exception of some gas. But realistically, that Reaper's more valued as a scout, let's be real. Unless you just end up in really weird situations and you get some drone kills. Excuse me. Okay, let's see what the play is. This game, 1-1-1. We have a tech lab again. Is this going to be more of the same? This could be more of the same. That would be interesting. If that is the case, then Fiant really needs a scout. He is pushing in with his Overlord in the going south into the main to see what's going on. The 4 Hellions are going to march around. It is going to 6. Oh. It is the same, but this time with a Liberator. A Hellbat Concussive Shell Marauder Liberator push. Interesting. And unfortunately, I think Fiat might be in the same position. He needs to see what this is, and he really can't. I mean, really, he's going to be going on the amount of Hellbats he sees. Is really all he can do, because the Overlord's been sacked. He does see a third CC, though. He does know there's a lot of Hellions. 6 Hellions is pretty telling, though. Okay, this time it's Stim. Wait, what? Did he cancel Concussive? Or did he get it? No, he did cancel Concussive. Okay, never mind. I think he changed his mind, or didn't mean to. Okay, never mind. It's just 3 CC. He's going into Stim Bio. Stim to win. Okay, Melee and Carapace going down at about 5 minutes for Fiat. Because they were started a few seconds ago. 5:02, I'd say. The Queens are in good numbers. That is quite the Hellion force, though. It's got 8 Hellions. Or is that 7? I think it's 8. Whatever. Anyway. Okay, he's got some defense. He's going to see a Marine at the moment. He's going to see 3 Marines at the moment, so he's going to say, okay, this is definitely some bio play with this. And is going to notice these are just pure Hellions, so... Ooh, that Viking went it, though. Ooh, the nice transfuse on the Overlord. The Overlord lives. There's some Lings down here. Oh, the Hellions do get up into the little ramp. He's going to roast a lot of Lings. Okay, he saved quite a few. They're pretty damaged, but 100% safe. Go, Mech. Denny. He's actually going bio, but he did take the last game with Hellbat Marauder. Good to see you, Denny. Hey, friends don't let friends play mech, alright? It's an age-old saying. Invented by me. Because I'm a boomer. Anyway. I really like the saturation out of, well... Yeah, no, I like the drone count out of out of Fiat, and LucasArts is also not being extra greedy with SCVs, but you're obviously going to have that DBZ that's signing. Supplies looking pretty close. Fiat's got a little bit of a lead for the moment, but it's all Lingbane. And it's Marine Widow Mine. Marine Widow meme. And the Viking that's still alive is going to help with some scouting for this push. The memes are... Oh, no! Okay. Oh, friendly fire with the mines. Wait, he actually could have kept those Banes forward how that was going. There was no A move there. One of the mines do go down. Okay. Oh no! There's 2 more right there. Do we got any Overseers in production? We do have an Overseer. We have Muscular Augments from Hydras, and we're going on 2-2 for our Zerg player. LucasArts also going on 2-2, but there is going to be a temporary upgrade advantage for our Zerg player, Fiat. The Lingbane gonna... Oh my god. Look at mines. And, you know, I like LucasArts' attempt to kill some of the creep. Oh, that Viking is actually going to be annoying. We have some Hydras out. Muscular Augments is, you know, nearing completion, but it's got a ways to go yet. Just nothing but Lings and Banes and Queens in production with some... Okay, he's getting Burrow now for Burrowed Banes. Okay, if only he had Muscular Augments done, he could have jumped on top of those yet. Sadly, it's just going to complete right about now in like a couple seconds. Alright, we got Groove Spines and we have a Lurker Den. Drilling Claws, or Tunneling Claws, being researched by LucasStar, and he is on his 4th CC. 3 base saturation. So he's going to get in position for Planetary, probably. The army supply is certainly in favor of Fiat. LucasStar is about to be supply jet. I mean, supply blocked. Totally not a slip jet reference there, folks. Oof. Beautiful save from Fiat, actually. Oh no, he throws some Banes in the memes. You don't want to do that when you have this army, but hey, you got an A move. And speaking of A moves, a small little Marine Mine hit. That was a beautiful pull, actually, from Fiat. He didn't lose drones. That mine could have easily got some drones in there if he wasn't paying attention. Okay, the 3rd CC was down. What's that raised, actually? That was definitely down. No. Okay, now there's tanks. He needs to save whatever he can out of this. Oh, Fiat is just so insanely ahead in supply. This game's looking pretty rough for LucasStar, but he is Terran. Mule's good unit. He should have gone mech. True. As much as I was memeing on it, I honestly thought he was going to go for the same build. On his end, I think that would have been a good call. If he did... Oh, but the Bane connects! This is not looking good for LucasStar even more. 62 workers have been killed this game. To a mere 7 for our Terran player, LucasStar. Fiat is absolutely destroying for LucasStar this game. And now that Lurkers are on the map, I mean, he has some tanks, but you really need a pretty good tank count and a lot of things. But these Lurkers are going to go in uncontested. The wall is reformed. Was it ever taken down, truthfully? Oh, Burrowed Banes! Fiat just getting aggressive by any means. GG, well played. Fiat takes game number 3 of that series. Man, what a monster. Both players really good. It just was a couple unfortunate engagements from LucasStar. But, yeah. Once he saw those Lurkers, he's like, oh, shit. Alright, so we are moving on to another series. Let's see who I can get. Yeah, versus 30 workers. That's so true, Magnet. It's just like... You know what we say to that? You know what Yeti'd say to that?
Take them down to Kirktown.
Oh, boy.
Good. Good. Let the hate blow through the name of you.
Let's see if we can get another match. I'm going to take a minute. I'll be right back. Oh, shit, I've been muted? Skylar, good to see you. I've been muted. God damn it. So, Yeah, please use those codes. Damn, 50-cent coupons. Nice. This is a 60-second delay. Alright, let's see. I need a match, peoples. Alright, guys, we're gonna see what's going on here. Alright, we need a match. Let's see. Alright, guys, sorry for the wait here. Alright, guys. Hopefully we get something going. God damn. Alright, let's see if we get a damn match. Let's take a look at the bracket and see if anything's moved. We need a match. Let's see. All right, here we go. We got we have Universe versus Fiat coming up. This is crazy. TVZ in the round of 4. This like never happens in Legion Cup. That is crazy. Alright, let's see if we got these guys going. Nice, we got our first map. So we are going to be getting Fiat versus Universe. Very exciting. This should be a good matchup. Okay, I have to go to NA. We have to move the match up to NA because we are going from the Pacific to Europe. And I'm in the middle of them. That's just funny. I gotta find the players. And we'll be going forward. All right. Yo, these guys need to get moving. Where's Fiat? We need Fiat. There we go. All right, we got it going. All right, let's see. These guys just waiting on a lobby link from these guys, and we're good to go. All right.
Mango_Sal says hi Brad. Remember when we broke up last week? Well guess what, I went into
God.
your email and changed the password and look what came in. The StarCraft 2 beta key. I remember how much you really wanted this when we were going out because you love video games so much I deleted the email and guess what? You are never gonna get it. Because I hate you Brad.
Oh God, how you doing, Mango? All right. Spawning in the upper left of Berlingrad LE. From Alpha X, it's our Teal Zerg Fiat. And in the bottom right, from Dominicus Esports, it's Universe, our Red Terran. Let's see what these kids got for us this game. We finally have a match. True, Magnet. Oh my gosh, he's going gas? Oh, is this gonna be... What is this gonna be? Is this gonna be a Bane bust? This looks... 14, 13, 12? I didn't pay attention to the drone count. My apologies. You guys saw it. Double extractor trick. Oh, God. We have some cheese out of Fiat. And Universe just mentioned how he hadn't had much sleep. So I think he's trying to take advantage of this, but... Universe is like, I believe he's in the Pacific, so there's quite a bit of lag, I'm sure. The ping's got to be pretty high for him. And Fiat being in Eastern EU, and we're playing on NA East. This is gonna be wild. Okay, it's Speedling. Good thing there's an SCB scout, but oh wow, Fiat letting him get the scout with the SCV. He sees what it is. Oh my gosh, Universe still taking an expansion on the low ground. What? Oh, no, he cancels it. Wait, is that not, that's not a wall. Did you guys see that? There's like that little gap. That is no bueno. Oh no! That SCV needs to get in the choke. They're gonna get right in. That's not a wall. He needs a... Oh man. You could just hold position, one SCV in there. Oh, never mind. Or just build a reactor. So it's going to be 2-1-1 on one base to a 3-hatch Zerg. Oh, you cheeky devil, Fiat. A little cheesy opener from our Zerg player. Ah, you're fine, Mango. It worked out perfectly. Not too worried about it. No, it's walls when you have the tech, but just right then in the immediate. He just needed to put it. He should have even just stuck his Reaper right in the choke and then rallied a Marine behind it. To be honest with you. So 2-1-1 on one base is the response, because this is where he's at. Clown Fiesta indeed. But now, realistically, Fiat is in a very good spot. This would be like a normal Wings of Liberty build for Universe. But, unfortunately, okay, yeah, the tank's gonna do fine. Okay, immediately with a medevac drop, there is an Overlord that is going to scout it if he just passes right up the center. I'd like to see him poke up to the side, maybe. But, because if he could get some damage done, that'd be huge. It is going to be scouted, I believe. Oh yeah, definitely. Look at these Lings are immediately going up in position with the Queen to defend. Stem is a long ways away, so this is just bare naked Marine push. Just a little drop trying to get some damage. And now I wouldn't mind seeing him going and, you know, trying to kill some Overlords or something. But Fiat's just in such a good spot right now. He's going to take out the Overlord, which is scouting everything, by the way, in the main. True, Mango. Exactly. He's not on 3cc at 5.5. And Zerg's been macroing fine behind that opener. But Stim is about to finish. And the third rack's going down. That's... there's a chance. Universe is definitely in an unfortunate position. This Reaper's going to be going out. Okay, we're going to see some creep getting cleared. No. Okay, didn't lose a single Marine. That's good. I guess any trades are some trades. Okay, stem is going to complete. We have double medevac production. We have 3 siege tanks. Actually, a little aggression wouldn't be too bad because... Oh, no, but he needs a move. Oh, okay, all the lings are cleaned up. This push is scouted, but... like I said, any trades he can do and just macro and behind it's basically what I would think his best answer could be. He's just getting tank marine production. But he does need to start thinking about how this is going to scale. Lings get nothing. That's actually going pretty good for... Oh, no! The tank siege, but there's a full surround. Yeah, I don't like that tank placement. Oh, losing those tanks is really rough for Universe. Very unlucky. There was just too much. But 3 tanks was pretty big. That's just a lot of links. Centrifugal hooks is being researched for Fiat. There is no upgrades, fortunately. 3rd CC is going down. I would like to see an engineering bay, at least one, go down behind this somewhere in there. And just keeping a little bit of pressure of what he can. Oh, look, even the Reaper survives, though. He's doing about as good as he can. Universe is clawing his way back into this game. He's just going for more production. And combat shields at least is on the way, which... Oh god, but there's 1-1 for Zerg. It's a little rough. Double medevac drop. And as you can see, Fiat's already in position. He did see that with his lings as they were trying to poke in there, get some information. Maybe get some damage if they could. The drop is scouted, some Ling Bane, and Centrifugal Hooks is going to complete very shortly. But this drop in the main is going to get some work from Fiat. Zerg's army is completely away from this. Like 100% a queen, a bunch of lings. But there's too many queens. He doesn't want to fight into that too. Well, honestly, he needs to pick up... Oh, that was actually some good damage done for our Terran player. Universe, well done. Oh, this multi-prong is beautiful. Universe is doing about as good as he can. He's getting 1-1 now. He's going to be behind on upgrades, but you know something? Just multi-pronging and keeping up that production. Pumping units, pumping units. He needs to keep pumping units. He can't at the moment, but he's going to be pumping. If he does that... You know who says that, guys? Little nod to Gamer Richie, who came in chat yesterday, and he said he's going to be playing StarCraft again. Oh, buddy. Oh, a drop in the main. Some Banes do connect with some Marines, but he does get 2 workers, and Universe is starting to trade pretty efficiently. The 3rd CC is ready to go down, but that's a lot of Ling Bane. The wall is completely open. Well, actually... That was a little lucky. Alright, I do not hate this tank placement. Sensor tower going to try to go down. Universe is literally clawing his way back into this game. But I just don't... We don't see that Marine production. He's spending his money, but... Oh no, there is going to be a lot of workers going down potentially. Well, not that many. It gets cleaned up. Universe actually holds pretty well. Given Fiat's on such a lead, and he's on an upgrade advantage now too. 3 more racks going down. I think Universe is doing about as good as he can. He's not out of this game. Been doing a lot of pumping over the weekend yourself. Oh man, how you doing, Fisherman? There's a 1-minute delay, guys, just so you know. Oh, this aggressive push into the main. The door is open. The Lingbane is going to jump right in. He does not catch it. He can still save the high ground. The third base is completely undefended. He needs to raise that CC at the least. It's going to take a lot of damage. Oh, he loses the third CC. After all this work, is this going to be the nail in the coffin? 26 workers going down. I mean, at least the supply is... Oh, God. 103 Lings and 21 Banes. Holy crap, that was a nasty, unlucky situation. There was only one supply depot open, and it was just enough to let everything in because there was only one siege tank defending all that. My God. And there's a lurker den behind this. I do like the tank count now. Like, if had those 3 lived earlier, I think they would have been a lot better, but... Oh. Okay. We are getting some volleys, but that Carapace is helping. The third base is going to go down. GG is called. Fiat takes game number 1. Wow. Imagine TVZ in the Legion Cup bi-weekly semifinals. Fiat actually cheesing his way into game number 2, taking the lead on game number 1. Good shit. Certainly some good. All right, let's see what we got going on here. 2 great players. Also, guys, again, please use those Matcherino codes. We have some coupons. I put a few bucks in too to help out the winners. And again, I have to give a nod to my man Silent Ghost. Ghost is streaming his 2v2 tournament right now. So if you want to check that out, it's the $200 Genesis 2v2 face-off. These guys are going to figure this out. I'll be back in just a minute. All right. Here we are. Okay, Fiat was typing in the wrong chat. Like something I would do. Hopefully we'll get this going soon. These guys are just deciding between maps. We're getting it going from how it's... We are on to game number 2. Let's see what we got here. All right. Spawning in the upper right corner of Glittering Ashes LE from Dominicus Esports. It's Universe. And in the bottom left, from Alpha X, we got Fiat. Pulled little cheeky maneuvers in the last game. Let's see what we got going on here. Alright, standard opener from our Zerg. We've definitely seen the Achilles heel of Fiat at times. I wouldn't say pure mech, but like that builds like the Hellbat Marauder push for a guy that goes Ling Bane pretty frequently or pretty strong. So see if Universe is going to go that way. He's a very strong bio player, though, at the same time. So if he's not getting cheesed, he may just be fine. All I can tell you is we got some pretty good StarCraft here. It's good to see these guys in, because as you know, I've been doing a lot more work with Grandmasters and Pros, semi-pro and pro games lately. It's always good to see the LegionCup dudes. Alright. Okay, here we go. The opener with the Reaper. Is the Reaper going to get some work done? The Reaper's going to get a little surrounded. And the Queen is going to pop. This Reaper could go down. Nope, he's going to... Oh, nope, not like this. Okay, Universe is going to kind of scout around for the third now, but realizing it's not there. He's got to know he's taking the other one, but he's going to go just confirm that. Okay, behind this we do have a 1-1-1 opener. Pretty standard stuff. But what's going to be the Hellion count? That's the question. Alright, the low ground wall is starting for our Terran player. Viking, this may be it. Let's see. It is the Hellbat Marauder. There we see it again. The Achilles heel of Mr. Fiat. Let's see if Fiat... the key is to deny the scouting of it. But the tell usually could be the Viking.
Unknown has been moved.
Yes. Okay, he needs to hide that. Does this Overlord confirm or see? There's a Bane nest going down, so I think he may know what he's up against. Banelings definitely can help. I think Fiat's learning a little bit, but we'll see how Universe fares. We saw him go down to Lucas Start earlier. He has been a move green, but nothing's really been going down. The Reaper's still alive. Our 4 Lings are going to go push out. And there is a full wall. Oh no, actually, I mean, there's that one little gap, but I don't know if he saw that medevac, though. If he saw that medevac, he 100% knows, but this game with a Baneling Nest, I definitely like it a little more. There it is. Ye old Hellbat Marauder push. Oh no, 2 of the queens instantly disintegrated. We do have some Banelings, which is really what you need against this. You didn't open a roach. Oh, look at the Banelings doing the work! Fiat is right on top of it this game. He's like, I got fooled once with this shit. Ain't happening again. The game isn't over, but centrifugal hooks is being researched. Okay, he's going for a Hellbat, or a Hellion drop. Well, I heard Scout. It's a lot of Lings, though. Cyan, how you doing, man? What's up, my brother? Good to see you. Just so you know, there's a 1-minute delay. I'm just doing a bit of the LegionCup Bi weekly. And we are looking at Fiat versus Universe. How you doing, Cyan? Okay, so behind the centrifugal hooks is about to complete. We do have a 4th base going down for Fiat. Yeah, our Zerg place is about to saturate it. And if you guys don't mind, please use those Matcherino codes. Just click claim coupon to add 50 cents to the tournament. Please and thank you. Help support the players. This is amateur StarCraft, so these guys are all like Masters 1. Alright, so we do have more racks going down. As I foresaw. Well, no! There's another tank, so he's going to go on. Or another tank, another factory. Is he going to transition to tank production, or is this going to be lots of Widow memes? Oh, Roach Warren's going down for Fiat. This game's getting spicy. Oh, man. Oh, the Banes make some connections, but they get cleaned up pretty quickly. Great defense. Well, good to hear, Cyan. Everything is going alright. Getting this stuff done, and I'm going to go hang with my girlfriend and her sisters and get some pizza at her place. It is the weekend, folks. Hells yeah. Alright. And guys, also, please be sure to check out Silent Goes 2v2 tournament. My man. Oh, shit. This other Bane is gonna get. Oh, wait, he went in with the. Oh no. Okay, at least he got a cancel on that CC. Okay, friendly fire. GG's called. Poor Universe. Losing. Fiat moves on to the finals. It's good games. Let's take a look at the bracket here in a second. What a guy. He even says good luck in the next round. Alright, let's take a look at this bracket. So as of now, it looks like we have Azura and Daniello. I don't know if they started yet. I'm going to go switch over to EU. And we'll see what's going on over there. Alright. Azura versus Daniello. Are they done? What's going on? I think they might be in game, so we might be stuck waiting for a bit. Done, match Reno. Hell yeah, man. Thank you. So yeah, thank you. Good to see you, Fisherman, too, of course. All right. All right. Let's see what we got. If we can get in with Azura and Daniello. Bear with me. Shit. I'm gonna have to check on NA again, I guess. We'll see what's going on here. Taking the kids to trick or treat? Hell yeah. Catch you later, brother. Hell yeah, that'll be Kirktown. Cyan. My man. Fuck yeah. Definitely Kirktown later. Sorry, guys. We're just trying to find these guys here. Let's see. SW Pro Kashmir. I think they are going to be on EU, so I'm just going to hang there and see what happens. If we can get one of their matches. If not, I guess we're stuck till the finals. And then we're going to go take it over to Ghost. More Star. We had a lot of StarCraft this weekend. Absolutely insane. The pig tournaments. A lot of people are playing AoE now. It's so funny. But yeah. The amount of StarCraft going on here. I'm hoping to find these guys. And I've heard nothing yet. If not, I guess we'll see what happens. Oof. Fiat's winking. If not, I guess Fiat just takes the dub. If they ended up having to go. That'd be something too. That's a possibility. Good job, Fiat. Zorg too strong. Well played. Good job, Universe too. I had a feeling it's a we had a possibility of anything this time. Actually, it would have been interesting to see a TVZ finals, or something to that effect. But yeah, we're unfortunately waiting for a minute again, but it shit happens. Alright guys, I'm going to be right back then if they're not here. put on some. How are you doing, Epic Void? How you doing, Daryl? Daryl Weave? Sorry, Daryl Eve. And Epic Void. Nice to meet you. So we have, Fiat is moving on into the finals. And I'm waiting to see what happens from here. Otherwise, we have Azura and Daniello in the semis. They're mid-fight, so unfortunately we're waiting for a little bit. So the winner of Azura versus Daniello and Fiat are going to be fighting in the finals. Good to see you guys. In the meantime, you can meme.
Heckin' Protoss.
Imagine Protoss. Imagine Zerg. Imagine Terran.
No.
Okay, if we're waiting for the finals, we're playing it. Oh, I can't really play it on this. Actually, yeah, I can't do it on this. Shit. Check out that YouTube video. Always good when Fiat's doing well. Well, nice to meet you guys. If you enjoy the stream, please click that follow button. I do an obscene amount of StarCraft. Outside of Legion Cup, I do the Psystorm Open on a B stream. And I do a lot of random tournaments. Actually, we have two big ones. I'm doing a fundraiser tournament for Cytotonic. She's an artist from Canada who's a big help to the StarCraft community. If you want to check out her artwork. And the other one, I have a $1,000 plus Wings of Liberty tournament where the players all have to play with the original Wings of Liberty scuffed up, imbalanced state of the game that it was. That's going to be pretty exciting. And I'm assuming we're going to probably have it. So don't be surprised for a $1,000 plus tournament. Who we see in that one. I will tell you, there's probably going to be some gigantic upsets because the game is so different.
Giddy up.
Thanks for the follow, Epic Void 44. Appreciate you. Recently I did a couple tournaments too. We had one, the most scuffed one was the other day. It was definitely a little unfortunate. Definitely NA favored time because I'm in New York. But we held that one and it was an interesting amount of players. We had like Vanya, Special, Star Killer, a lot of folks. Skylar was in there too. It was funny. They started another game. God damn them. Imagine waiting. And they're going to be tryharding too. Danny at least knows better than that. A little disappointed in Daniello right now. Imagine. By the way, Ghost is doing
Imagine
a 2v2 tournament right now if you want to check him out. The $200 Genesis 2v2 face-off. Oh man, let's see. I'm hoping we can get in. I can't believe those guys started that quick. Alright guys, I'm sorry for the wait. I gotta BM the players now. Oh man, I'm sorry guys. We need to be having some StarCraft to watch here. I mean, come on. I know people are in a hurry, but that extra couple of seconds cut is
Oh no, it has been a move.
true. It ties a lot of people up here. Let's go. Oh man, so other than that, let's take a look at what's going on in Ghost tournaments. He's got a let's take a look at Ghost tournament. He's got Santa versus A-Bomb and A-Bomb versus Master and DRG Ling. This is Ghost. Again, please use those Matcherino codes. Thank you, Green, in the bracket where we're at.
Imagine.
We're waiting on the outcome of Azura and Daniello versus Fiat for the finals. Whoever then takes it. Look at 2v2s. Good old Chad Ghost. This silent Ghost. This is going on live now. If you guys want to check it out in the meantime, because I know we don't have a lot going on. Poor Ghost Mike died right before this, so I had to help him out too. Green, how's the computer running? So we're just killing some time. Why the hell did this dude move over here? Whoops-a-daisy. But yeah, we'll see what's going on soon. Hopefully, I really wish the players didn't just jump into that match, but it is what it is. Ghost. Formula 1 was amazing. Damn, that's awesome. That's great. So you got it tweaked out. Good to hear, Green. Alright, let's see what happens. These guys are going to be try-harding in their PvP. We all know it. Danny and Azura, that's a match from the past. Yeah, I think you're. I wouldn't fuck with it anymore, Green. Just write down. I'd write down those settings, actually. In fact, guys. So yeah, please use those codes. And if you don't mind helping too, there's another one. If you hadn't, I hadn't paid out the Open 3 yet. If you guys could, please use some codes on this. This is a tournament I did the other day. I'm gonna be paying out the top 4 now because of where we're at. Finally, I need to pay for heat. True. Well, I hope these guys finish up. I have to leave. I'll leave in like 40. I may have to go. Unfortunately, Fiat, I may have to go. I get messages from my girlfriend. I don't like doing this in tournaments, but we've also been waiting here for a bit. I probably can cast the first game. We'll see how quick they go, but I have literally like 30 minutes, and I have to get ready before too, so I think I might make the call. Unfortunately, Dave has somewhere in the few seconds of time I make for it a life sometimes. Sadly. Unfortunately, yeah, I think I might have to call it if these guys don't finish up soon. I at least was hoping to get a game of it, and I know it's so close. Yeah, I have a life, a leaf. Alright. How long have they been playing? I wonder in their second game. Actually, you know what? I'm going to have to call it. Fion, I'm sorry. Guys, thank you. I really apologize.